Hey everyone, Masters here, and I'm bringing you another SPV3 Vidoc from CMT. And today, you guys requested the battle rifle, so we're going to show you the battle rifle. Now I want to start again showing you the previous iterations of our battle rifle, as seen in pretty much every one of our maps. And a couple things I want to point out first. The first is the burst. If you've ever played, and I'm not sure really how well you can tell in this video, but the burst is widely inconsistent. We also always put a grenade launcher on our battle rifle, and this was for a number of reasons. You know, we always wanted to have more vehicle combat like the later games, but without things like hijacking or vehicle EMP, you know, there was very little a player could do when faced against vehicles, and we thought if the player is going to want to be using the battle rifle the majority of the time, we should give it a grenade launcher. Now, this is how we set up the burst fire for SPV2 and prior maps, with a speed time of 1.45 seconds. Now in SPV3, the bursts are longer and the burst makes the gun overheat, which creates a smoother fire effect, which you can see both in the HUD and in the gameplay performance. What this results in is a battle rifle that plays just like the one in Halos 2, 3, and 4. Now you might notice that this battle rifle doesn't have a grenade launcher attached, and this is because we now have vehicle EMP like Halo 3, and vehicle boarding like later Halo games. The battle rifle with the grenade launcher does make a return in Truth and Reconciliation, as one of the starting loadout weapons is an alternative to the sniper rifle. In addition to having the new burst behavior, the BRG also has revised grenades. They now have a slight bounce like the grenade launcher in Halo Reach, and are also more powerful versus vehicles, but less powerful versus infantry. So how has the zoom behavior changed? Well, when you first zoom in, you'll be able to fire a 3-round burst just like you expect from the battle rifle. What we have done though is also brought back the single shot fire mode that was shown at E3 2004 when Halo 2 was demoed. By pressing the flashlight key, you can toggle between 3-round burst and single fire shots on the battle rifle zoom mode. The single shot mode is most useful against small targets like grunts and jackals, while the burst fire is more effective versus brutes and elites. Unlike the burst mode, the single shots can be fired as quickly as you can press the trigger. The individual bullets do very little damage, and players will probably find themselves gravitating to the single shot mode for the grunts and jackals at a distance. The burst fire, however, is devastating against brutes and elites. When using the burst fire, it is possible to take a brute out with a single press of the trigger. The first few shots will hit the helmet, and the last shot will hit them in the head. The battle rifle is unique in this aspect, as only the sniper rifle can penetrate the helmet and the head at the same time. The spread generated by the burst fire makes it one of the most effective headshot capable weapons in the close to mid-range class. With the new burst behavior, the player can release a hail of bullets on the enemy while still moving. Like the brutes, the elites are protected from headshots by their energy shields. The burst fire mode is effective in removing not only the shield, but landing a headshot on the elites as well. You can see here in this encounter how the mechanic works against the active camouflaged elites. In some missions, the player will be able to use a silenced battle rifle. The silenced battle rifle does the same damage, has the same burst behavior, and same zoom behavior as the regular battle rifle. The only difference is that the enemies are unable to hear it. This does not make you completely invisible to the enemies, however, as they can still see you, and they can still hear their teammates firing at you in a firefight. AI will be confused as you pick them off from a distance as they're unable to hear your weapon, but in other situations, such as in this one, they will target your Marines as the Marines are louder than your gunfire. That concludes this week's Vidoc. Let us know if you have any other questions, and also let us know what you think of the new battle rifle look. It's something we're undecided on, and we certainly have a lot of different options as to what we can do with it. Be sure to let us know either in the comments or on our forums what you want to see next week. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next week.